Well, let's test this new camera out. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I can see my screen a heck of a lot better, even in the full sun. I'm digging what appears to be a clad dime, but does toggle 45, and a little bit of iron number in there too, so it could degrade the numbers. Not perfect tone, but deep enough to make you wonder. So I'm surprised though that I didn't get this in the past, because walking through this field I've hunted many times. No silver yet. No, what is that? Just a clad dime about 6 inches down. First camera test. Okay. I'm at a school that I've managed to pick up, I think about 4 silvers at. Not too well producing, but it's definitely a place where I've got older houses in the neighborhood. The school I think was built in like 47, so there's great potential here. So I decided to come back here because this little corner here was just pounded with dimes last time I was here, and I'd managed to pick up some wheat pennies. Today so far I've managed to find, gosh, about 7 dimes already just in this little area, and one dollar coin, 1 wheat penny. And over here I had this high tone. This is all an area that I've already hunted once before. I've gridded this whole area off. I had a tone here, a high tone, going this way, but it was really sporadic going this direction. Turn this way, and it was really high, going 20-50, and then I saw it bouncing down to 143, or up to 143, however you want to say it. But anyways, the tone sounded really good this way, but the numbers were just all over the place, kind of, but they were in range, within good numbers. This way, I turned back this way, opened it all metal, and I got 30-50. So I went back this way, good numbers, showing me like a 143. So I'm digging down. I got a tone. My probe was bouncing in there, and I was like, "Is this silver? Is this silver? What is this?" And I thought it was a coin. So you're saying this because I thought it was a coin. Ha ha ha. I thought I had a $half-dollar coin down there. But oh, it's sterling silver. Well, it's not a dollar coin, but it's at least a quarter to $half worth of sterling silver. Well, what is it? Is it a I've never found a sterling like pocket watch before. Be nice if the rest of it was down there, or whatever this is. Just 2 holes in the back with a design on it. And then on the inside, just that, sterling silver. It says, yep, just sterling silver, no name. Ha! Well, that is an awesome find. Here I thought I was filming, I saw it flip in the corner, I saw it flip just barely in there, and I thought, oh man, I've got a $half-dollar in there. And then when I pulled it out and saw this, I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to delete this because it was just probably some sort of crap. And then lo and behold, it's silver. It's got some numbers at the bottom. So I found some, oh, it's got a name etched into it too. You can barely see it though. So I found something like this before, but I found the whole piece, and it was kind of like it was a locket watch, and it had similar numbers on the inside. So let's see, I don't know if there's any more in the hole, but I doubt it. I don't want to say I doubt it. I want to say, yeah, let there be the other half in here. Oh, I'm not getting anything. Wow, cool. Sorry for the long video for a non-coin. But still, It's the equivalent of finding like a silver half almost. All right, I got some nasty clouds coming. I got my umbrella, and I've got silver. And I'm in a 1950s park that I've only managed to find one buried silver rosy and one Morgan dollar on the surface that somebody must have dropped, and the grass was kind of sort of growing over it. I've pulled some wheat pennies, but not a lot. Every time I've come to hunt this in the past with the AT Pro, the e-trac, I mean, I've managed to walk away from here with like $3 or $4 in just clad. It's a giant park. I mean, we're talking a lot of acreage, a lot of sports fields, and I've only managed to find a few rings, jewelry, but I got myself a quarter. This was ironically coming in. This park is 1950s, 1952 quarter. I hit this coin in one direction, and it was a really broken signal, but the high tone was mixed in there. Numbers were in the 22s. It turns this way. Perfect signal, 1047, showing, I mean, it was on edge, obviously, because it was showing me down about 7 inches. And I was only down about, I was digging here, it was on edge, probably right here, but it was a perfect 1047 solid signal, showing about 7 inches. It only ended up being about 5 or 6. So, this is my first dig since I got here. I parked right up there, walked straight down here, boom. First dig. Love it. That is sweet. Well, I had this really high, like a 1047 tone, quarter tone, and dug down and I got this nothing, and then I flipped it over and rubbed it a little bit, and it has this neat detail, almost I'm not sure if it's that Thailand story on it, but there's artwork on it, and it's coming up. It's really strange, but it looks like it's got I mean, if I were to I would have thought it was brass, but it almost looks like gold now is in there. And it was coming up silver, so it almost looks like silver plated with maybe something brass or gold. But I'll clean that up and see if there's any markings on the top or the back and what this is exactly. But this should be really, 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 really pretty when it's cleaned up. So I'm not sure what we got here. Well, I was digging a potential, and it is silver ring. Looks like with amethyst in it. It's a little tweaked out. My original intention when I came to this park, even though I hadn't had much luck prior to today, really, just the one rosy. I count the Morgan as a fluke, but my intention was to hit this area over here because it's kind of messed up today, the weather. So I figured it wouldn't be too populated. And so far I've kind of hit through here. This is where I picked up that quarter, that weird thing, and I kind of came up here and did a loop. I'm going to head back in through there and probably on my way out. But I got this ring. Nice. Too bad. Gosh, it's too bad these things always come out bent. Sweet. I'll take it.